Good morning, everyone. Boker Tov. Happy Friday. We're going to start with our good morning song, and we're going to do our names. Let me get our names out. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, and how do you do? Let's see. Good morning to Eliza. Good morning to Sienna. Good morning to Olivia. Good morning to Aniston. Good morning to Irma. Good morning to Alice. Good morning to Arjun. Good morning to Ainsley. Good morning to Liam. Good morning to Gianna. Good morning to Juno. Good morning to Chase. Good morning, Miss Rachel. Good morning to Danielle. Good morning to Casey. Good morning, Miss JB. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, and how do you do? Good morning, friends. Excuse my voice. My voice is always a little scratchy in the morning. Alrighty. Put our names away. And my friends, we're continuing. Well, this will be our last day of talking about Hanukkah. And remember, there's two ways we can spell Hanukkah. 1, 2. Ahad Shtayim. Ahad Shtayim. Two ways. We can spell it starting with the letter C, and we can start it spelling with the letter H. CH sounds like Hanukkah, and H sounds like Hanukkah. So they sound the same, the way the letters sound. We talked about dreidels this week, which start with the D, dreidels. And Hanukkah is the festival of lights, which means the miracle of the oil that lasted for how many days? It was only supposed to last for 1, Ahad, but it lasted for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ahad, Shtayim, Shalosh, Arba, Hamesh, Shesh, Sheva, Shmona. 8 days long. And to celebrate, one of the things that we do, we light our menorah. Let me see if I can find the picture of my menorah. Oh, the picture of my menorah. Oh, here it is. The picture of my menorah. And it has 8 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We light them from right to left. And 1 extra candle, 9, the shamash, which is the helper candle. So we have the helper candle and the 8 other candles that we lit for Hanukkah. And my friends, we're going to do our calendar. We're going to sing some Hanukkah songs. And then we're going to read a special story called I Know an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Dreidel. Alrighty, let's see. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 12 months of the year. The month is December. Like on our wheel in our fall, the month is December, the 12th month of the year. We'll start over again at number 1, and that'll be January. So that'll be soon, but not yet. The season is still fall, even though it's really cold. It was really cold this week, and it was a little blustery. It's still fall. And another name for the season of fall is autumn. Alrighty, and then today's weather is supposed to be partly cloudy, so some sun, some clouds, and it's supposed to be a little warmer. It's still going to be cold, but it's going to be a little warmer than it's been this week. This week it was a little freezing and cold. This will be cold and cool, so it'll be a little warmer. It's going to be partly cloudy, so we have our clothespin right here on the partly cloudy. And then we'll do our days of the week. 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 Let's see. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yesterday was Thursday, so today is Friday. And what's special about today? Shabbat, of course. So don't forget on Friday to join us this morning at 9:15 for Shabbat with Miss Rachel. Let's see, we're going to sing some Hanukkah songs. Twinkle, twinkle, Hanukkah lights, shining brightly for 8 nights. See the dreidel spin around, eat some latkes nice and brown. Twinkle, twinkle, Hanukkah lights, shining brightly for 8 nights. Alrighty, and let's see. I've been lighting all the candles on this Hanukkah night. I've been lighting all the candles just to see them shining bright. Flicker, flicker, little candles, fill me with your glow. Now the time has come to count them. Ready, set, let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alrighty. Latkes, eat some latkes. They're a Hanukkah delicacy. Eaten with sour cream or applesauce, they're real fancy. Fried in olive oil reminds us of the miracle of light. Latkes, eat some latkes. They're a Hanukkah delicacy. If you didn't recognize that, that's the Flintstones theme song. I know your parents will appreciate that. Alrighty. Alright, so let's do I'm a little dreidel spinning round, turning and turning and falling down, spinning faster, faster, slowing down, slower, slower, fall to the ground. And when you do that one, you can actually stand up and you can actually spin around and fall. So when you watch this, you can actually stand up and you can rewind it and have your parents play it again, and you can stand up and pretend you're a dreidel. 5 little latkes were sizzling in the pan. One jumped out and said, "Catch me if you can." It jumped and it ran around the kitchen floor. When I turned around, it ran out the door. Now there's 4 little latkes sizzling in the pan. One jumped out and said, "Catch me if you can." It jumped and it ran all around the kitchen floor. And when I turned around, it ran out the door. 3 little latkes sizzling in the pan. One jumped out and said, "Catch me if you can." It jumped and it ran all around the kitchen floor. And when I turned around, it ran out the door. 2 little latkes sizzling in the pan. One jumped out and said, "Catch me if you can." It ran and it jumped around the kitchen floor. And when I turned around, it ran out the door. 1 little latke sizzling in the pan. It jumped out and said, "Catch me if you can." It jumped and it ran all around the kitchen floor. And when I turned around, it ran out the door. No latkes were left frying in the pan. All right, my friends. So we did our December and we did our days of the week. So today is Friday. We're going to count our days because we're more than halfway through December. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Today is number 18. Tomorrow on Saturday will be number 19. And Sunday will be number 20. So we will come back on number 21 on Monday. Number 21. Oh, and that'll be the first day of winter. So exciting. All right. The Jewish month is Kislev. The year here is 2020 in the United States, and the year in Israel is 5781. And today is December, Friday, the 18th. All right, my friends. So since we're done with that, we are going to read our story. And our story is, I know an old lady who swallowed a dreidel. I know an old lady who swallowed a dreidel. I know an old lady who swallowed a dreidel. I know an old lady who swallowed a dreidel, a Hanukkah dreidel. She thought it was a bagel. Perhaps it could be fatal. I know an old lady who swallowed some oil, a pitcher of oil, about ready to boil. She swallowed the oil to wash down the dreidel, a Hanukkah dreidel. She thought it was a bagel. Perhaps it could be fatal. I know an old lady who swallowed some latkes, 5 platters of latkes, hot from the pakas. She swallowed the latkes to fry in the oil that bubbled and tumbled about ready to boil. She swallowed the oil to wash down the dreidel, a Hanukkah dreidel. She thought it was a bagel. Perhaps it's fatal. I know an old lady who swallowed some sauce, some smooth applesauce that she downed in a toss. She swallowed the sauce to sweeten the latkes. She swallowed the latkes to fry in the oil that bubbled and tumbled about ready to boil. She swallowed the oil to wash down the dreidel, a Hanukkah dreidel. She thought it was a bagel. Perhaps it's fatal. I know an old lady who swallowed a brisket, a 20-ton brisket. She thought she could risk it. She swallowed the brisket to soak in the sauce. She swallowed the sauce to sweeten the latkes. She swallowed the latkes to fry in the oil that bubbled and tumbled about ready to boil. She swallowed the oil to wash down the dreidel, a Hanukkah dreidel. She thought it was a bagel. Perhaps it's fatal. That's a huge brisket. Huge. I know an old lady who swallowed some gout, a mine full of gout before it could melt. She swallowed the gout to follow the brisket. She swallowed the brisket to soak in the sauce. She swallowed the sauce to sweeten the latkes. She swallowed the latkes to fry in the oil that bubbled and tumbled about ready to boil. She swallowed the oil to wash down the dreidel, a Hanukkah dreidel. She thought it was a bagel. Perhaps it's fatal. I know an old lady who swallowed a menorah, a mountainous menorah, while we all danced to hora. She swallowed the menorah that stood near the gout. She swallowed the gout to follow the brisket. She swallowed the brisket to soak in the sauce. She swallowed the sauce to sweeten the latkes. She swallowed the latkes to fry in the oil that bubbled and tumbled about ready to boil. She swallowed the oil to wash down the dreidel, a Hanukkah dreidel. She thought it was a bagel. Perhaps it's fatal. I know an old lady who swallowed some candles, 8 skyscraping candles, were all she could handle. She swallowed the candles that lit the menorah that stood near the gout, that followed the brisket, that soaked in the sauce, that sweetened the latkes, that fried in the oil, that washed down the dreidel, a Hanukkah dreidel that she thought was a bagel. Look at all those beautiful candles. She's eating them all. Brr. Uh-oh. That little old lady doesn't look like she feels very good. Perhaps it wasn't fatal. Look, she's happy and she's dancing. I guess she was fine after all. The end. She was just being a little piggish. All right, my friends, have a great day. Don't forget to look for the email, and it has some great ideas that you can do with the dreidel today. In the picture, you can tape a dreidel on your floor, or you can draw a dreidel outside if it's nice enough with some chalk. But take a look and have fun. I'll see you later.